Because of you, I'm able to build a paid service. Because of you, I'm able to build a paid service. Because of you, I'm able to build a paid service. Because of you, because of you, because of you, because of you, because of because of you, I'm able to build a paid service. I'm able to build a paid service, 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 build a paid service. Because of you, I'm able to build a big following. 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 Because of you, I'm able to build a big following. Able to build a big following. Able to build a big following. Build a big following. Big following. Big following. Because of you, I'm able to build a paid service. 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 To build a paid service.
What did he say?
Oh, hell no!
You what?
What did he say?
Oh, hell no!
Now, in honesty, in closing, if you were to ask me, and I have been asked this, have I made more money teaching in mentorship than I have in live trading? And the answer is yes. I've made millions and millions and millions more teaching mentorship, teaching mentorship, teaching mentorship, teaching mentorship, teaching mentorship. So I did not need to do this mentorship. I've been a rich man for a long, long time. I am really, really rich now. Have I made more money teaching in mentorship than I have in live trading? And the answer is yes. Have I made more money teaching in mentorship than I have in live trading? And the answer is yes.
Because of you,
have I made more money teaching in mentorship than I have in
live
live trading?
service.
And the answer is yes. I've made millions and millions and millions more teaching mentorship, teaching mentorship, teaching mentorship.
I'm able to build a paid service. Because of you, I've been able to get a six-figure fund. Because of you, I've been able to get six-figure fund. Because of you, I'm able to build a paid service, big following. Because of you, I'm able to build a paid service. Because of you, I'm able to build a paid service. Because of you, I've been able to get six-figure. Because of you, I'm able to build a paid service.
Alrighty then, folks, it had to be done. It just had to be done, folks. I have been telling you that the entire ICT fraud network, it works like this. Everybody keeps coming to me saying, Vinny, I've seen profitable traders. They're really profitable. Yes. Kids like this. He's 20 years old. Yes, this is one of the most cringeworthy videos, and I appreciate his honesty. But folks, this is the whole point. We're bringing honesty to you. So this guy's name, he goes by Phantom_ICT. Again, all of them have these little names. They hide behind little things. But today he made the mistake and went out there, put his face out there, and made this cringeworthy video. But I think this, look, anybody who comes and asks me again, like, why would they do this, Vinny? What do you mean? What do you mean they're faking it? What do you mean? Why would they do that? What, they're not making that much money off of these things. Oh, really? We're going to talk about the numbers here tonight. I'm just going to expose it to you. Let's play the video and then we'll talk about it. Because again, you really need to know how this works. If you think that this is going to be you one day, maybe that's what you're trying to do. Hold on a second. All right, so the short answer is this is my answer to all of those who want an example and you want to hear it yourself. Here you go. Let's go.
This video is for you, ICT. I just want to give you a big thank you because of you, I'm able to build a big following. Because of you, I'm able to build a paid service. Because of you, I've been able to get six-figure fund. Because of you, I've been able to hit crazy winners like this 5-hour winner today. And today I'm getting one of my first dream cars. It's not my dream car, but a dream car that I want as my first car that I'm buying all cash by myself. I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want to flex on anyone, but man, I'm actually like super emotional right now. Like this is crazy, man. Like what you've done is like really like changed my life. What I'm doing at my age of 20 right now, it's unbelievable, man. Because of you, I don't know what to say, man. Like, I'm really speechless, man. I hope you guys can tag ICT in the comment below so you can see this. But ICT, man, I am like so thankful to you, man. And I wish the best for you, man. Thank you so much.
All right, folks. In the ICT fraud network, they make them young and dumb, folks. Listen, I get it. If you are not offended by this, if you have been wasting your time with ICT and you're following a dream and thinking, what's at the end of this rainbow? I'll tell you, this kid is making money. Let me tell you how he's making money. So if you go to his Phantom ICT, you'll see he charges $100 a month, and he has over 1,000 people signing up for this, folks. That means this kid right here is making $100,000 a month. So, folks, if this is what you're aspiring to be, then absolutely you should follow ICT. This is the entire ICT fraud network. This is why you guys wonder why Vinny, why are you so vicious to these, kids? Why are you vicious to these ICT scammers? Because this is a scam. There's a moment in here, if you go and study body language, okay, there's a moment in here where he puts his head down and he touches his nose. The whole video, the Disney movie Pinocchio comes from, there is a telltale sign. A person will physically have a response right here when they do this type of thing. This is a physical response because this is either one, they are lying, or two, they do not believe what they say. Go study some body language on that and you'll know. His nose touch after he says he hits a 5R trade, because again, he's learned from ICT. He is really good at being the ICT. He does exactly what ICT does. He trades on multiple laptops, multiple devices. He uses the MetaTrader 4 garbage, all the same stuff. You guys need to be aware of these frauds. And then they go and run a Discord room. They charge for the Discord room. Now you might say, well, Vinny, they would be exposed. Let me explain. I'm literally going to draw this all out for you here tonight so you guys will all know how it works. So first, it starts with you got to have some cool banners and logos. And ICT has taught his students, he literally in his mentorship tells them to use a mysterious name, bring some mystery about it, and people will pay you. They'll want to come and see what's going on with you and just show them targets, just show them trades going to target. This kid dived in and he's doing exactly all of that. Now, mind you, the reason this is so important, he went and he deleted all these afterwards because he got so much kickback from this, being like, dude, what the heck? Him out there flexing about buying a $70,000 car. If you're wondering where the actual numbers, he didn't say 70K, he said it right here. So in this one, before he deleted it, here it was, a big thank you message to ICT. Today I'm getting one of my dream first car, which I'm buying for nearly $70,000 in cash. And I'm nothing without your teachings. This sounds familiar, doesn't it? Now, he's going to do like ICT and claim you're paying cash and then lease it. I don't know. The kid's making $100K a month. So, he could definitely go and buy one of these. So kudos to him. But the thing is look, good for him. All right. But I think that anybody who's following the ICT fraud network, you need to have your eyes opened to what you're dealing with. These are the kids back there. But bro, the people inside his crew are not making money. But they do want to do this. They want to, a bunch of these going to run around. There's another one out there called ICT Concepts. Same thing. Young kid. But man, they speak like ICT. They have learned his lingo and his language. Like speak like this, speak confidently, and say things like, fuck yeah, who made money today? Exclamation mark, question mark. This kind of stuff. You go down his Twitter feed. It's really disgusting. I'm going to shamefully promote my private Discord right now. I have a one-time sale going on right now. Right, one time, huh? One-time sale going on right now, which is get 50% off every month. That's ending February 28th. Again, today is 27th. So tomorrow, folks, get in there. You can get it for only $50 a month. So now you get those 1,000 people in there for 50. You get 50K a month. Now, again, it's the numbers that are in there. Are there any fake accounts in there? Who knows? I don't know what his real numbers are. But anyhow, folks, you're getting defrauded by little Muppets like this guy. You think this guy's got experience? You think this guy can actually trade? There's no trading here. He ultimately ends up admitting that all of his money is from affiliate marketing. He's got it in here. He says, the reason why I don't want to show the car is because the journey is not easy. Most of my friends who ask me about trading, I tell them not to do it. I wonder why that is. Because he knows, to his real friends, folks, let me tell you something. Same way with ICT's kids, okay? ICT does not want his kids actually trading. Y'all are like, oh, but his kids are trading. No, they're not. You have never heard one of his kids ever talk, have you? I have. I've talked to the oldest son, and he is not happy about the stuff going on with daddy lying to everybody. And his other kids, bro, they ain't trading. They ain't making no money. Both of his oldest sons are living in trailer parks. His daughter, I don't know where she lives. I didn't track that down specifically. But both of the eldest sons living in filth. Disgusting. They can't trade, folks. Let me ask you something. If ICT cannot teach his own kids, you think he's going to teach you? His kids are smart. His oldest son, very smart guy. I hadn't talked to Caleb. I don't know, but he seems, when I see him walking around with his parents and in the private investigator videos I've seen, seems, how you can tell like somebody just the way they carry themselves and the way they mannerisms. He's intelligent, I think. but they can't trade. What makes you think that you're any different? You think that ICT, if he can't teach his own kids, you think he can teach you? No, what he can teach you to do is how to scam. Now, his sons, his oldest ones, do not have it in them. Okay, they're nice, they're demure, they're, I feel like daddy probably beat them down a lot, and they're very shy and quiet. They're, easygoing. They're, but one of them, he's, I've seen his one that's in high school coming into whatnot. He might have the daddy spirit. He seems like he's a little pompous, ego-y little turd. Personally, yeah, that's my personal opinion. I'm entitled to it. He's 18 now, so don't give me this crap about him. You're harassing a minor, bro. I'm not harassing him. First of all, I'm just speaking the truth. And ICT is always using his kids to push his brand. It's BS. All right, so most of my friends, but at least this kid knows, like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell my friends to get into this stuff. ICT is claiming that he's wanting to get his kids in it, bro. No, he's not. He does not want his kids trading. They cannot trade. Again, he's over there pushing them to go to daddy can't fund them. You ever think about that? I've made 20 million. Another time he said that he's worth 70 million. Another time he said he's worth 750 million. He said he's trading 1,000 lots on the spoos, which in order to trade 1,000 lots, you'd have to be on the CME. You'd have to have a seat on the CME. Guess who doesn't have one? ICT. He's never had one, never been registered, never won the NFA, any of that stuff. And yet he claimed that he was trading 1,000 lots on the spoos. And I forget the numbers, like 800 simultaneously in the bonds, right? All that was BS, claiming that he was in a hedge fund, all that BS. So this guy at least says, don't put your friends in it, right? I tell them not to do it because it's brutally long and painful journey. I don't want to give a false impression that money is easy to make. Honestly, somehow a lot of people know what a car it is and don't know what car it is. Sorry, car it is. And with me, just stating how much it costs is a huge giveaway. I just want everyone to know that my first priority is to help others in worse situations than me. And honestly, buying this car was unplanned. God just put the puzzle pieces in the right place and I ended up here. I would like to believe it's a reward from God for how much I helped others. At the same time, I'm really hoping this post doesn't come off as me trying to flex my actions. Whatever, dude, it just comes off as cringeworthy. Here's the people down below. Show your followers your trade statements. A car is a car. Your subs want to know you aren't buying a car with sub money, right? Well, at the end of the day, same thing. He's learned from ICT. Just flex the car because he's not going to show his stats. He's not going to show stuff. There was this one. I lost my $10,000 account this January. It's been my highest grossing month of profits between all my money streams, trading, paid services, affiliates, and business. Despite losing a 10K payout from a simple misclick. A misclick? It sounds like ICT, doesn't it? He's even learned from the daddy to blame it on something else. Oh, somebody hacked my account. Y'all remember that in 2016, 2017? Like, I didn't take that trade. Somebody must have hacked my computer. I got to call my computer guy. Remember that? Hilarious. Misclick. I hate sharing how much I make because it's damaging to people who are trying to make money. Especially at my age, people will think if a 20-year-old can do it, they can do it too. y'all, this is so scumworthy. It's so scumworthy. Listen, the smart people in the room have bowed out of ICT. If you're still there, you're a retard. Like, look around the room. You can't find the stupid idiot in the room. It's you, bro. But when you chase money, it'll run from you. Oh, here we go. Let's get philosophical. Again, let's be like ICT. Keep them coming. You chase the money, it'll run from you. I don't chase money at all. I chase my dreams. And money is just a byproduct of it. Exclamation mark. Here's the pic of the account I lost. Was up 10.8K on it. Right. Here he is. I'm going to shamefully promote my private Discord right now. One time sale. We already went over that. This is, the kid going out here doing the same stuff. Let's see. Oh, someone found a tweet from him and said, I'm never going to do this again. You better get in right now. Classic. That's what ICT taught him to do. Tell him everybody, like, never going to do this again. And then bring him in, right? Not selling his private Discord, affiliate links, poof, videos deleted. Yeah, he deleted the videos later today. But don't worry, Vinny caught it. That's why I tell you guys, I record everything. Why? Because this is what they do. These scammers, they run, they say something, and then I better make that disappear. ICT, Offspring, Fraud, Lifecycle, Private Group, Reteaching ICT. This is hilarious. I didn't make this. Somebody else made this. It's so funny. Be all on YouTube for free mentorship. So this is back how he started it all. Here's how it started. Free mentorship. Follow me. This is the formula, folks. You want to know the formula? I'm going to lay out the whole formula for you here tonight. So if you want to be a scammer, folks, I'm going to lay it out for you here tonight. Okay. First, look like you're Oompa Doompa when you first start. Hey guys, I would never scam you. I'm a super nice kid. Look at me. I'm just learning ICT. Come on. Oompa Loompa. Right? Act like a little Oompa Loompa. Later on, your hair grows out. Look like a Muppet. Everybody's like, why did you delete them? I think it was completely okay to share something you're happy about. Okay, this is Inner Circle Morpheus. Again, another one who's like, what, man, we can do this. Again, scammer. Okay, another scammer in the making. He deleted because people started asking him to show the proof of income was from trading and not from affiliate links and paid groups. So that was funny. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Classic. All right, feel free to take a screenshot of this for your own note's sake. Unlike ICT, I do the note taking for you. Here you go. How to make money as an ICT Muppet. Tell people to follow because it's free, and just be cool, you know, make some cool stuff, and never show them your facials. That you gotta put in some mystery and whatnot, unless you got like that little Oompa Loompa face like this guy, and you know, not looking like you're gonna thug them up or whatever. So, oh, people will trust me. Make a little smiley, little sweet face. Oh, come on, guys, we're all just gonna make a community. I'll use the word community a lot. Community and vibes. Community and vibes. There you go. Forgot, I should have put that in here. Community and vibes. Use those two words. Community, vibes, vibes. Okay. Next, tell people you found a model that works. Because again, if you're trying to filter through ICT stuff, you're gonna be like, oh, what the hell? Again, this guy makes like French toast sound like it's rocket science, right? I mean, he just makes easy stuff sound super complicated, right? He's teaching support and resistance, and he's like, oh, look at this pivot over here, so nobody can see that except for me. Get out of here. All right, so fake some trades with two devices. What do I mean? Left side, right side. You gotta be able to play them both ways, record and type stuff out, because in case the order block one works, okay, order block one, or if the FBG works on this one or this one, just record across multiple devices. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on multiple laptops like ICT does. You can, record and type. Remember, every bar you have a whole minute. If you're doing it on minute bars, especially if you do 5-minute bars, even better, because then you got 5 minutes to type anything you want on each one, and then whichever one hits the big one, you got that all recorded. Now take that and make sure you put it in a little video edit, right? Fake your trades, now video edit, okay? Show the big trade. So cherry pick that sucker. Use some awesome distracting music. Put some awesome distracting music on it, just like ICT does, okay? And then you put it out there to the masses, okay? And then people are like, oh, that's so cool, oh, man. Oh, what's that trade? What's that model? Oh, can I follow you? Can you show me? Well, certainly. Come on inside my Discord and I'll call them ahead of time for you. Okay. When you get large enough, make a paid group. Okay, again, it's like drug dealers. Drug dealers know, give it away for free first, then get them addicted, and then they die. Okay, so there you go. That's just like drug addicts. Okay, then get some affiliates and sponsors to shill their services. That's how you really start to maximize your money. And then as your paid students fail, because they all will, remove them immediately from Discord. So this is the key to having a paid Discord, because you can't open it for free. Because here's what happens. If it was free and open to everyone, well, someone would open their mouth, be like, oh, this is crap, fail. Nope. As soon as they do, they say that, boom, out the room, like quick out. And that person never gets a voice, and nobody's ever going to hear about it. And the next Muppet comes in, and they spin. And ICT keeps turning them in, because, again, well, you got to start with a big audience. So let's talk about how this filters down to the Muppets here, because you got to have these are the middlemen. All right, so the reason that this works is because ICT, he is a complete narcissist, and he was willing to tell the absolute biggest lies in the planet, stuff that no one else would say. So you got to rely on Daddy up here, who will literally lie about anything. You have to rely on that guy to go out there and tell people that he made $5.8 million in 3 months. Bullshit. Used MT4 fake stuff. He did fake withdrawals, fake everything. Again, deleted his stuff so SEC won't get him. Don't worry, we got him. Come April, full class action lawsuits come in April. We got a couple months here, and it's gonna be fun. I did April specifically for the April Fools. All right, you guys, folks, there's a reason for everything that I do, including like there's a reason for everything I do. That's super cute, bro. See, you met your match in me. I'm going to destroy your entire ICT fraud network because you thought it was a good idea to threaten my wife and kids, and you should have just apologized when I gave you the chance. All right, let's carry on. Just a reminder, you had plenty of opportunity, and all you had to do was send me the stuff on Shane Fields and apologize. Real simple, but your ego, bro. I am going to break you. Enjoy. All right, so you got ICT up here. Lies, relies on the lies. Without the lies, yeah, this whole thing kind of falls apart. You have to, the illusion of grandeur. Now, ICT also has to make things mystical and tell you lies about fake stuff like he's got the Rothschild. I used to work for the Rothschilds, and I got Tobias and Parsons. I would steal me out in the middle of the night out of my house and take me to dark places, and I had to break out with Fibonacci codes. Those are just hilarious stories. And these kids suck this stuff up. These little 20-year-olds who their brains aren't fully developed yet till they're 25. That's why they make mistakes like this and go out there and like gloat about getting a $70,000 car and be like, oh, I made so much money from affiliate marketing. Without you, ICT, I could have never done this, man. Thank goodness that you lied so much for me. I love it. Now I get to lie to everybody else and pretend like I can do it too. I get to sell somebody else a dream. Now I get my dreams fulfilled. I don't chase money. I just chase my dream. I used to defraud all these people so I don't have to look them in the face. I'm cool. Oh my. All right, so you got ICT. So now ICT stuff has to be so complicated. Okay, it relies on this being extremely complicated so that maybe this guy's got the answer, you know, or maybe this guy's got the answer. Maybe this guy's got the answer, or girl's got the answer. Oh, I got the answer. I got the answer. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Oh, okay. So he tells you just pick a model, and they're like, oh, I got a model. Okay, well now these guys are like, they're just desperate. Here comes the newbie trader. Okay, noobs. I'm a noob. Here I come. Oh, I want to learn how to trade, guys. Oh, I see all these Instagrammers. Oh, they're saying that they are so successful with ICT. Folks, everyone's like, Vinny, they would not be lying. Yes, they would. This kid's making $100,000 a month, folks. Even if this is one of the bigger kids, this guy between this one and ICT Concepts, there's a kid out there in the ICT Concepts in his 20s making big bank off of this shit. So even if you were a small one, you're making bank. All right, you can pay your bills off of defrauding these people. That's what they know, and they will say anything to get you in their fold. They will lie their ass off because they learned it from ICT. In fact, they get the validation from ICT because ICT tells them it's okay. We've got multiple videos of him literally teaching them to be mysterious and do these exact recordings. We've got it all. We'll show some more of those videos later on. If you haven't seen the old ones, don't worry. We are going to be recycling the old stuff in little bite-sized chunks, and we're going to do, I've got a video editor that's been working all now for 3 months on a full documentary on everything I have exposed on ICT. It's going to be in a beautiful format, 60-minute style, all of the bells and whistles on that sucker. It's going to be epic. We're going to drop that like it's hot, and then come April, we are bringing the class action lawsuit, and ICT is going to be back in the poorhouse with all of you little Muppets. Because you know what? He cannot trade. We all know he cannot trade. He makes all of his money from mentorship and all those at $2,000, $2,300 a pop. All those thousands of people, all that money is getting returned to him. So what's ICT going to be left with? Well, maybe you guys will buy his books. All right, you going to buy his books after this? Go right ahead. But at the end of the day, he'll be known as the Bernie Madoff of the Forex and futures trading industry around here, bro. All right, so this is how the entire thing works. You get it? So anybody who wants to come to you and say, hey, well, why do all these people say that they're successful with ICT? It's right here. Now, you want to say, well, what about the interviews, Vinny? What about the interviews? Oh, I'm glad you asked about, what about the interviews that succeed? Oh, just wait. I will start with present to you the story of the infamous stock god ex-ICT student. Let's roll that tape.
Yo, I want that genie. That genie up there at the top of that cave, yo, is me being consistently profitable. Because once I'm already there, I'm just saying in general, once I'm consistently profitable, it's fucking limitless. Like it's all scalable. So once, you know what I'm saying? Like you can make endless amounts of money within your strategy as long as you start to scale up and manage your risk on the way up. So it's actually endless once you get your shit together.
I definitely agree with you on that. So reading the tape, would you consider that's considered basically price action as well, right?
Yeah, that's, reading the tape, that's the money coming in and out the market, and so the candle is fluctuating based off of that. So there could be a lot of fake outs and a lot of things like that just don't work if I'm just solely looking.
Yeah, there's a lot of fake outs, all right. I'll agree with you there, bro.
To get hold of you.
Hey, I got a new podcast. It's out on Spotify. It's called Trader's Life. You can check it out, look it up. I'm also on YouTube. I'm going to start uploading my podcast to YouTube, and that's just under Stock Guide. And I'm also on Twitter also. So Stock Guide with 2 Ds. Stock Guide _ GOD with 2 Ds at the end.
Awesome. Cool. And guys, if you're thinking...
Now then, do I care if you do or you don't? No. I don't. I'm here to just give you the truth. If you're coming into the markets and you think that all these ICT students are making money, no, they're not. They are trying to get you to pay them money because they can't make the money. They need to teach you. Now, Stock God, he particularly, I'm using as an example because, I mean, if you saw some of his video rants, he would scream at the top of his lungs. Now, these videos, he's all acting chill and whatnot. You know how like ICT would be chill and whatnot sometimes. But dude, when this bro goes off, I mean, he is. I ain't never going to work no service. I don't need no service, boy. I don't need no services. I'll make my money. And I actually respected that. I was like, man, this guy's like, I'm making my money. And he was using Ninja Trader. Saw him doing some Ninja Trader stuff. In fact, I reached out to him. I tried to befriend him and whatnot. And somehow, he believed all this stuff about me being a racist or whatever. And so, broke our relationship off. Didn't want to, I tried to help him out. Like, look, man, you can use my system for free. And all of a sudden all this stuff goes around. Like they can't win. They can't beat me. So they're going to call me a racist, right? At the end of the day, that's what's up. I feel bad. I feel bad for the guy, honestly, but he's out there now after all that talk about never going to run a service ever. Guess what he's doing? He's got a service galore, and Lord help him. All right, I get it. Y'all need finances, y'all need money, but listen, you're not getting it with ICT. This is my point. You're not using technology. This is the age of technology. Look around you, folks. We've got artificial intelligence out here, literally writing screen scripts. You've got stuff creating videos, artwork galore, and you guys are still sitting here trying to use fax machines in 2023. You have no technology whatsoever, and you think you can beat a quant with like me with algo bucks? Are you kidding me? Like, it's not just me, folks. I'm just one. There are people way smarter and with way more money than I've got, and that's hard, folks. Like, there is a lot out there going against you, and if you are going to sit there and think that you're going to do it on your little naked charts and think that this is how banks trade, folks, it's not. In fact, under the hood, it is all about order flow. And ICT, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you about this algorithm bullshit. Algorithms do move the markets. They do not control the markets. There is no algorithm sitting there controlling where price goes. It is supply demand. It is liquidity. It is market price moving towards places where they can collect contracts in order to move it. Now, it's not always just contracts. I'm going to do a whole video on this, how the contracts interact with indexes, interact with the stocks underneath, the underlying asset itself. And it's not just stocks, it's even commodities or currencies, and how it differs from Forex, and how Forex can be manipulated in a different way than it is on a centralized exchange versus what it can be in stocks where you have dark pools. I'm going to do a whole series on that, but do not believe this stuff with ICT telling you that the markets are controlled by an algorithm. That is another fraudulent statement, unproven, unsubstantiated, and yet he pushes that all of the time. It is literally false advertising. We are going to sue the pants off this motherfucker. You cannot keep going out there and telling people stuff in order to financially benefit and gain. You can say, well, he's not financially benefiting. Yes, he is, through his monetization of his YouTube channel, through selling of his books, and before he was exposed, going out there and selling mentorships and always telling you, oh, this is the last year, it's the last year, it's the last year. He did that every single year, same old stuff. Again, it's hard push sales. That's fine, don't care. But at the end of the day, you cannot lie about what you're doing. It's literally called fraud. So anyhow, that's what I got. And just remember that these are just examples. There are a lot of these, from Stock God, ICT Concepts, this guy, Phantom FX. A lot of them don't even show their faces. They go, and they're just hiding behind these little names. And you're like, man, but look at these big trades. I got to get in there. Folks, those are faked. I'll do a whole video on all the different ways for you guys who are new traders. Again, this is very common. It is everywhere. People who have been in the industry for as long as I have, I've been in the industry for 20 plus years now, and I have seen it all. I've studied it all. I understand how they manipulate newbie traders to come in, and all the different ways that you can fake things, whether it is replay or delay or multiple accounts on multiple devices, trading both directions, showing you the one that works, multiple broker statements in both directions, MetaTrader 4. There are all kinds of ways, and I will just show it to you all so that you know what to search for. Because at the end of the day, listen, I want the best for you. If it's whether it's with AlgoBox or some other place of success, again, I'll name some other names. You want to go out there, go follow Tom Dante. You want to go and follow Joseph James. You want to go out there and follow Oliver Velez. My two personal main mentors, Oliver Velez and Joseph James, in that order. And Tom Dante, came to find him later, but his stuff wasn't necessarily, he mentored me. He reinforce some of the stuff that I have put into my code already, like his pushing probe strategy thing. I mean, that's my pushing probe. That's what I call it. I forget what he calls it, but he described it in one of his videos one day, and I listened into his stuff. If you're trading levels and you're going to go try to trade with drawing levels and drawing your own lines and stuff like that, markets are very volatile right now. There's a lot of great opportunities. And yes, as Stock God did say, there is sky's the limit if you can do this. When you can do this, it is unlimited capacity for gain. And of course, there is unlimited exposure to risk as well. This is not a riskless game. So be careful out there. I hope you guys are appreciating, I don't care if you appreciate it or not. I hope at least though that you've been exposed to the truth and that you do something good with it. I'll see you in the next one.